Hi, I'm Emmanuel and welcome to my workbench. Today I will be hunting a box of quarters. I finally got my hands on the box of quarters. These are circulated rolls. I see lots of these transparent rolls. I see an older obverse over here. Looks good, so let's get right into it. Let me get set up and I'll bring you in on my first find. All right, before we get started, this is episode 2 of this quarter album fill. After episode 1, I'll put the numbers here, the stats where we ended up in terms of holes to fill. But let's go through these books. So this is starting 2010. Let's have a look to see if what we're missing. So we're missing the non-colorized 2011s, the Peregrine Falcon and the Wood Bison. We're missing the colorized 2015 Poppy. The two of the uncolorized War of 1812s, the Tecumseh and the De Salaberry, and two of the colorized, the Sir Isaac Brock and the De Salaberry. And here we have 2019, 20, 21, and 22. So we're up to date on these. There haven't been any commemorative quarters on these years right there. So far this book is looking good. Let's go to the next book. The next book is 2001 to 2009. And what are we missing here? Lots of holes to fill here. Some of the Olympics. We're missing all of the colorized Olympics. And I want to find a nice Paralympics obverse to put over here. We're missing the 2008 Armistice, which is quite common, so I expect to find it soon enough. And another nice Olympics to put on the obverse over here. The 2006 Medal of Bravery. A nice uncrowned obverse over there. The semi-key 2001 over here, as well as a diadem obverse for here. So these obverse examples. So these 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not counting them as a part of the holes to fill. But if I find some nice ones, I'm going to fit them in those spots there. Awesome. Let's go to the next book. The next book is 1990 to the year 2000. Let's see what we're missing here. So we are missing, from the Millennium Quarters, we're missing January, May, June, July, and August. And from the Millennium Quarters, we're missing February, March, April, and July. And from the 125th 1992 Provincial Quarters, we're missing the Northwest Territories, Yukon Territory, Alberta, Ontario, Nova Scotia, and British Columbia. Oddly enough, the key date New Brunswick, which is only 2 million minted, we already found one of those. 1991 is the key date to find. This is only just under 500,000 minted. And for whatever reason, we haven't found a 1990 either. Let's go to the final book. And this is the book that has the silver. This is 1953, which is the first year of Queen Elizabeth on the obverse, all the way to 1989. So we're missing a 1984. The 1973 large bust. This one is very rare. I've never found one yet. 1972, 1970 semi-key, 10 million minted. And then all of the silver. We don't have any silver at all. The 1967, there's no way of telling without a precious metal detector. You know those detectors that they have. What's it called? I forgot what they're called. But it's impossible to tell without a detector whether you have an 80% silver 1967 quarter or a 50%. So I'm going to fill up the 50% spot here and leave the other spot empty when I find them. And of course, all the way to 1953, where there's two varieties, the shoulder fold and the no shoulder fold variety. So let's cross our fingers and hope we find silver in the box. So let me set these aside and I will bring you in on my first find. Roll 1, we have an American as well as a book filler. We didn't find a 1984. This one's not very good, so if I find a better one, I will replace it before I put it in the book. And same thing for the obverses. I'm putting the better obverses over here, and as I find better obverses, I'll replace these as well. Roll 2, our first colorized. This one is a 2005, 2006, I should say, colorized pink ribbon. It's in horrible condition. It's going to go back into circulation, but because it is colorized, I will put it up on the board. And one American. Roll 3, we have another American and 2 book fillers, the 2011 uncolorized Wood Bison, as well as a year 2000 January issue Pride, which is going to be a book filler as well. Awesome. Roll 5, another book filler. This time it's a 2008 Armistice colorized. So great find. Another one for the board. 1 because it's colorized, and 2 because it's a book filler. Awesome. Roll 6, another find and a book filler. This is a 1992 Nova Scotia, which will fill a spot in the book. That is awesome. Roll 7, 2 more colorized finds. The first one is this 2010 Double Poppy. Awesome. And the second one is also a book filler. This is a War of 1812 colorized de Salaberry from 2013. Awesome. Roll 10, 4 more finds, 2 more Americans, making 5, as well as another really beat up 2006 pink ribbon. And another book filler. This one is from the 2000 series, and this one is Natural Legacy. Roll 13, 2 more fillers. This Harmony from 2000. The reverse is really nice. The obverse not so nice, but still a book filler. As well as this uncolorized Peregrine from 2011. Roll 14, another American. Roll 15, another book filler. We have a uncolorized War of 1812 de Salaberry from 2013. Roll 17, another book filler. We have a Medal of Bravery from 2006 to add to the book. Awesome. Roll 18, another American. Roll 19, not a book filler, but I did find a provincial quarter. I keep all of these. This one is from Saskatchewan from 1992. Awesome. Roll 21, another colorized. This one is a 2004 Poppy, first year of issue. Not in bad shape. Awesome. And of course, another American. Roll 22, 3 more finds. Another one of these colorized puppies from 2004. A 1992 provincial quarter. This one is from Newfoundland. Not a book filler, but I keep all of these. And finally, a book filler. This one is the 1999 Millennium Series for the month of March. Roll 23, another one of these 2004 first year colorized puppies. Roll 25, another one of these 1992 provincial quarters, this time Saskatchewan. This is not a book filler, but glad to have that one in my collection. Roll 28, 2 more Americans. Roll 29, 1 more American. Roll 30, we have another one of these 2004s in really gross condition. And another American. Roll 31, shorted 20 cents. There was a nickel instead of a quarter. This one is at 2013. No special value, but other than the 20 cents I lost. And another American. Roll 32, 2 more finds. The first one is a 1999 January, which will be a book filler, which is awesome. And another nickel, but this time this was an extra nickel. So instead of being down 20 cents, I'm now down only 15. Here, let me put the nickels off to the side over here. Roll 33, 3 finds. A really nice 1973. This one is the small bust version. You can tell the easiest way is to look at the details in the hair and also to look at the beads here. The large bust version has beads that are right up against that rim. Cool. A book filler. So we have a 1999 April. Look how shiny that one is. Wow. Good condition. Lots of circulation marks, but still really shiny. And a colorized Peregrine Falcon from 2011. Roll 34, another American. Roll 37, another one of these colorized 2006 pink ribbons. Roll 39, 3 more finds. We got 2 of these 2008 commemorative poppies. Awesome. As well as 1 more American. Roll 40, 3 more finds. We have a colorized Laura Secord from the War of 1812. This one is from 2013. Not a book filler, but a keeper. And 2 more Americans. I've thinned out the uglier ones in here just to make some space because I was running out of space. Roll 43, 1 more American. Roll 45, not a book filler, but another 1992 provincial quarter, this one for Quebec. Roll 46, another book filler. This is a War of 1812 Tecumseh, uncolorized, from 2012. Awesome. Roll 48, 1 more American. Roll 49, another book filler. We found ourselves a 1972. Awesome. Last roll, another American, making for a total of 20 Americans in this hunt. Lots of finds. I've already gotten rid of the worst ones that I wasn't going to be keeping. And so let's get right into filling the book. All right, I have book 1 here. This is 1953 to 1989. Unfortunately, in this hunt, we didn't find any silver. So let's see what spots we can fill. Well, I didn't find a 1970, but I believe over here we have a 1972. That is awesome. And a 1984 right over here. So great. So on this one, we're missing the semi-keys 1970, the large bust that we'll never find, and then, of course, silver. Let's go to the next book. This is 1990 to 2000, so let's see what we have in this one. We didn't find a 1990, which is odd, but we didn't find a 1991, which is the key date for the quarters. Well, here's a Nova Scotia. That goes right over here. And what else do we have here? This one here is a year 2000 Natural Legacy. All right, I am back. I had to go check online because the book is listed by the month of issue, but not by the name, and the coins have the name and not the month of issue. Natural Legacy was the May coin, so that one goes right over here. This one over here is the Harmony, and Harmony is the June coin, so that goes right over here. And then over here we have a 1999. This one does, 1999 does have the month. This is the January. That one goes over here. We have a March over here, 1999, and that one goes over here. And we have an April right over here, and that goes over here. And that is it for this hunt. So what are we missing? We're still missing Northwest Territories, Yukon, Alberta, Ontario, and British Columbia. For the 1999 series, we're missing July. And for the Millennium series, if I look off screen here, we're missing... Oh, we do have a Pride. Pride goes over here. There you go. Pride goes over here. So we're missing July and August, which is Family and Celebration. There you go. Those are the ones we're missing for this book. Awesome. Let's go now to book number 3. Book number 3 is 2001 to 2009. And this one doesn't count, but this is the Diadem Obverse, which is this one over here. And continuing on, we have the Uncrowned, which goes over here. These are I'm not counting as part of the count. And over here, the Olympics Obverse is this one over here. And this one here is the Paralympics Obverse, which is this one over here. Awesome. Now let's see. We didn't find a 2001 with no P, but we did find a Medal of Bravery, which is this one over here. And the Armistice was one of the early ones we found. It's a colorized one, and that one goes over here. And we found none of the colorized Olympic quarters. So this one is looking good as well. Let's go to the last book now. The last book. And starting with the non-colorized, we're looking for a non-colorized Peregrine. We got one over here. And a non-colorized wood bison, we got one over there. So this set is complete. Over here, we didn't find a colorized poppy, but I do have a non-colorized Tecumseh over here, and a non-colorized DeSalaberry over there. And for the colorized, I have a DeSalaberry, which goes over here, and we're just missing the colorized Sir Isaac Brock. And that is it. All of these are all extras that I found that I'm going to set aside for my own collection. Yeah, we're looking good. So Sir Isaac Brock, colorized Sir Isaac Brock, and a colorized poppy, and we will complete this book as well. Awesome. Next, let me look through these Americans, and I'll bring you in if I find any varieties or errors or book fillers. So here's what I found for my American quarters. No errors or varieties, no book fillers. These are the 70s, the oldest one being a 74, one in the 80s. These are the 90s, the 2000s, and I found them all the way up to 2018. So no additions, no finds. So these will all go to get spent when I visit the States on my next vacation. All right, the giveaway for this week is this pair of colorized and non-colorized 2017 Hope for a Green Future. All you have to do to be eligible for the giveaway is leave a comment down below, and sometime in the new year I will make a draw and you might be a lucky winner. I am going to be having other draws that are coming in the month of December. Stay tuned for those. For those draws, you must be publicly subscribed to my channel. In other words, if I go to your, if I click on your name and I go into your YouTube channel, and it has to display the fact that you are subscribed to me. And so stay tuned for that. Make sure you're publicly subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, well, the easiest thing you can do is click on my logo right over here to subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, here is a video that you might enjoy, another video, as well as a playlist if you want to watch a whole bunch of my videos. Until next time, thanks for watching.